Hello and a very good evening. It's been over 4 months, close to 5 months. The Archicor matter is far from any closure. Of course, we were not expecting a closure this soon because the trial is still on. But then, there has been a report published by a news channel yesterday. But they are claiming more Ghorano report, a new twist, a report which can change the course of the investigation. This report has been published by the website called TV9 Bangla. So far into independent journalism, I've always respected the existence of one and all. The legacy media, the liability media, the mainstream media, and whatever or whoever. But now it's time to call out certain things. While this report has been published by TV9 Bangla, this report has also been given an assumption that this can change the course of the investigation. That's the report which you are trying to play on the screen. This report, which has been filed by TV9 Bangla with a question mark. Is the scene of crime the actual crime scene? The seminar room is actually the crime scene or not? What are they relying on? They're relying on the CFSL report, Central Forensic Science Laboratory report. CFSL report. Who called the CFSL? CBI, the central agency. When did CBI get this investigation? On 13th of August. When did CFSL come to the scene of crime? 14th of August. When did this crime happen? On 9th of August. We will come to the dateline, the timeline, and the chronology. But first thing first, I want to go back to the report that has been published by TV9 Bangla. Now, TV9 Bangla in this report, while suggesting that look, CFSL report has raised a question, and what is that question? That there is not much of a traces of struggle inside the seminar room. Thus, the question is a legit question according to TV9 Bangla as whether the seminar room, which is so far considered to be the crime scene, is that actually the crime scene or not. जिस जगह से बॉडी मिला है क्या वो जगह क्राइम सीन है या नहीं, दैट्स द क्वेश्चन TV9 बांग्ला ने अभी सामने रखा है और उनकी उनकी जो क्वेश्चन करने की ताकत है वो CFSL की रिपोर्ट रिलाइंग ऑन द CFSL रिपोर्ट दे हैव रेज्ड दैट क्वेश्चन. We will decode the CFSL report because it is just not TV9 Bangla who have this CFSL report. This CFSL report is also in my hand. We will not show the CFSL report for the sake of probity because you're dealing with a victim, you're dealing with a family of a victim, and you're dealing with a very sensitive case that is rape and murder. Thus, we will be showing the excerpts of the report, but we will not show you this entire report. NTT2 has accessed the entire report. We have this report with us because this report has also been given to the court. All right. Now, those pictures that you see, these are pictures of CFSL officials working inside the seminar room and inside Archicor on 14th of August and onwards. Let's play those visuals. Play those visuals of CFSL team going inside because that visual too is very, very important. As we go through the report, people would understand what is the significance of that video which we had captured. In that particular video, as you see, CFSL team going inside the Arjikor building, wading through a battery of media, wading through protesters, literally guarded by the central forces, and the CFSL team had gone inside the Arjikor building, the emergency building, and they had gone up to the seminar room. And this visual is from 14th of August. All right. So now let's decode certain things. Let's decode. So CFSL visited Archicor Medical College and Hospital on 14th of August. That is 5 days after the incident. Hear me carefully. 5 days after the incident. The incident happened on 9th of August. On 9th of August, this incident happened. So CFSL visited Archicor on 14th of August. That is after 5 days. Now CFSL has studied the place after being called by CBI. All right. Now, when did CBI get this case? CBI got this case on 13th of August after Calcutta High Court gave this matter to CBI. All right. Again, I question when did this incident happen? The incident happened on 9th of August. So there is a gap of 4 days between 9th of August and 14th of August. So 9th of August and 13th of August. So from 9th of August till 13th of August, that is till the time the matter has been given to CBI, who was probing the matter? Kolkata Police. Kolkata Police had also formed a SIT, a special investigation team. Now think carefully and think rationally. Did you know this matter would go to CBI? I did not know. You did not know. What Calcutta High Court would decide, nobody can know. Because if anybody claims that that person knew what Calcutta High Court would decide, or they can claim that they would know what the Calcutta High Court can decide, then there would be a huge question mark on the independence of judiciary, right? So what Calcutta High Court would decide is not known to anyone. So on 9th of August, when Kolkata police reached the spot after being reported about the crime, nobody knew. Even Kolkata police also did not know that Calcutta High Court would be giving this matter to CBI on 13th of August. Fair enough. So Kolkata police was very much within their right to investigate the matter, and they have done rightfully. They've investigated the matter. There are visuals of state forensic science laboratory people going inside for their own study, for their own assessment, right? So Kolkata police had formed a SIT, and this SIT was carrying on with the investigation. And there had been no restriction. There had been no restriction on Kolkata police to carry out that investigation. So when an incident of crime happens, when you go there, you also go and collect your evidences. So when Kolkata police collected the evidences knowing they themselves would be doing the investigation. Eventually the matter went to CBI. That's secondary. But the evidences have been collected all throughout. Evidences were not left there imagining that Calcutta High Court would someday give this investigation to CBI, thus they won't really do anything. They would sit on the chair and wait for Calcutta High Court to give this investigation to CBI and let CBI start from the scratch. That is not how investigation happens. Kolkata police had been the first respondent, so they reached to the spot. They reached to the spot and they started the investigation. They collected all evidences. Otherwise, evidences would have been destroyed. So they collected the evidences, which is absolutely as per the rule, as per the procedure. After the matter went to CBI, they handed over all the evidences they have collected to the CBI. Now, why am I saying all of this? I'm saying all of this because Central Forensic Science Laboratory has only come into the picture on 14th of August. Hear carefully. And when they came into the picture, what was their mandate? The CFSL, in their own report, they have clarified as what their mandate was. The mandate of CFSL was to collect leftover evidences, and I would read a portion of it. This is the CFSL report, all right? And I'm just reading a portion. The mandate of CFSL was collection of leftover clue materials by CFSL Delhi expert team. Hear me carefully. Collection, this is the first page, Hitash. Collection of leftover clue materials by the CFSL Delhi expert team. Now it says that victim dead body was already shifted from the scene of crime at his Archicon Medical College and Hospital and was stated to be cremated as well. Scene of crime was already examined by the SIT, Special Investigation Team. The most probable evidences related to the crime under reference were stated to be already collected by the SIT team, including the scene of crime area on the wooden stage. Hear carefully. The Central Forensic Science Laboratory team is saying that the scene of crime above and below the stage, area, table, and the adjacent rooms were searched scientifically by CFSL Delhi experts for presence of any leftover leftover clue materials or their vital trace evidences. Please understand the significance of the words left over. So CFSL was brought into the picture with a clear mandate that now that the investigation is with CBI, you go in and do your study once again. See agar और कुछ मिल जाता है left over. In case you find anything more In case you find something more, it is not expected from CFSL to find everything. Why? Because CFSL came into the picture at a later stage. That's natural buddhi. So CFSL came into the picture on 14th of August and they were given the task to pick up evidences, leftover evidences. Bacha kucha, agar kuch mil jaye. So that's exactly what CFSL did. Then, when CFSL gives a report, please understand it is their assessment on the basis of the leftover things that they have managed to collect. Leftover. So their assessment, their report cannot be a holistic, conclusive one because they are not investigating what has already been collected by Kolkata Police or Special Investigation Team. At least this report. CFSL had received a lot of other materials in the course of investigation by CBI. That's secondary. But as far as assessment of the scene of crime is concerned, their assessment of scene of crime will forever be a second assessment because the first assessment will forever be the Kolkata Police's assessment. Please understand this. This distinction is very, very important. Now, let's move on to page number 2. Page number 2, the CFSL report says the scene of crime, the seminar hall, above and below, they have highlighted certain pictures in the report. Above and below the stage area, table and the adjacent rooms were thoroughly searched by the CFSL experts using appropriate scientific tools including high intensity multi-source light for presence of any leftover logical clue material or their traces related to this case. Under reference, team could succeed in finding the following evidence materials. So what has CFSL found? Let's go through that. Number 1, a few long hair strands recovered from the wooden table. A few long hair strands, hair from the wooden table. Blue plastic sheet, top, positioned on the wooden stage. Please understand the body was discovered from a wooden platform, a wooden stage inside the seminar room. And that's what they're trying to refer to as wooden stage. Positioned on the wooden stage in the seminar hall, near the place where the hospital authorities told to CBI the said crime had occurred. That is being marked as Exhibit 1. So what has CFSL found? Some more hair from the area. Second, a few long hair strands recovered from the mattress. Why is the mattress significant? Because the body was found from the mattress and it is being suspected both by Kolkata Police and CBI that the victim was lying on the mattress when the crime was perpetrated on her, when the crime was executed on her. She was there lying, she was sleeping, right? So that mattress is thus significant. Second thing CFSL found, some more hair from that mattress. A torn piece of medicine wrapper, okay, collected from the closed area of the wooden stage. One mobile back cover collected from the adjacent area of the wooden stage. 15 numbers of torn document pieces. 15 numbers of torn document pieces. And suspected stain cutting collected from mattresses lying on the wooden stage. And also marked as Exhibit B1. What is this suspected stain cuttings collected? So it is one mattress, full mattress. The victim was lying here. The victim was lying here. After the crime was committed on her, there were blood stains. Now the blood stains had fallen on the mattress, right? The mattress has a surface of sponge. Now, in order to pursue the investigation, the investigating agency, that is Kolkata Police, had scooped out a portion of the mattress. How else will you study? You can't take the entire mattress under the microscope, right? You can't take the entire mattress under a microscope, or you can't study the entire mattress in a science laboratory. So what they do is, when they find a concentrated area where they had found traces of blood, they scoop it out like this. Any agency would do that. And then they would take it to the laboratory to study. That's exactly what they have done. And thus they say suspected stain cuttings. So there are cuttings on the mattress. What they have found, what CFSL had found. Okay, these are the things CFSL had found. Very important observation. Imagine CFSL is saying that they have found long hair. CFSL is not confirming that the long hair belonged to the victim or to someone else, because that is not the mandate of this CFSL report. All right. So if there is a media house doing a report relying on CFSL report and saying that CFSL report has confirmed something, that the crime scene is not the crime scene at all, how flawed fundamentally that assessment is, because CFSL's mandate was to do an assessment of the area, not to conclusively say through DNA test to this or that as what are the properties they have found and who did these properties belong to. Thus, CFSL is not confirming who did the hair belong to. That's a second report, and I'm sure that's there with the court. Here, CFSL's mandate was only to scan through the area. Now, let's move on to page number 3. Very, very important. In page number 3, the CFSL says that there was a huge public uproar and huge media presence observed by the team at the entrance to the ground floor of the Archicor Medical College and Hospital. All right? The CFSL team is saying that there was huge public uproar and huge presence observed by the team at the entrance to the ground floor. In order to draw parallels, we have shown you that video from 14th of August. When CFSL team had come to Arjikor, they literally had to wade through protesters and media people. That's exactly what you find mentioned in this report as well. There was huge public uproar and huge media presence observed by the team at the entrance to the ground floor of the Arjikor Medical College and Hospital. CFSL team passed through this massive public rush into the hospital premises with the help of CRPF and local police. From here, he moved to the third floor via the main lift. Third, hospital corridor extending from the main lift area of the third floor was leading to the TB ward. TB ward, the ward was having hospital staff, in-house patients and attendants. Please understand how CFSL is describing the scene. In order to get to the seminar room, they have literally gone up to third floor and it was leading to the TB ward. The ward was having hospital staff, in-house patients and attendants. That's what they have seen. CFSL team observed that the nursing station inside the TB ward was a hall of about 30 feet into 30 feet dimension, and this nursing station was meant for round the clock TB ward operations. Round the clock. There is a nursing station. So when they walked inside the seminar room, they crossed a nursing station, and in that nursing station, they found nurses station round the clock, which means anybody trying to go to the seminar room, like CFSL team had gone there was no other way but to cross the nursing station, and the nursing station crossing means somebody from that station would be seeing you. That's essentially what they are trying to highlight. For this reason, chance of CFSL team observed that the entrance to the seminar hall was invariably to be made through the nursing station. Please understand why is this important. CFSL is saying the road leading to the seminar room will have to go through this nursing station, which means the whole narrative that the victim has been killed somewhere else and the body has been lifted like this and brought to the seminar room. I'm sorry for being graphic, but then it is so flawed fundamentally, because if you have to execute that entire nefarious plan, for that you have to cross through the scanner of these nurses who are already stationed there. We will try and graphically present that a little later. Let's go through the report first. So CFSL is itself saying that it is nearly impossible that the entrance to the seminar room hall was can be made without invariably making it through the nursing station. So that's invariable. You will cross the nursing station. The seminar hall was found inside the TB ward, located at the third floor, and it was not an isolated place. It is on the third floor and it is not an isolated place, which means anyone trying to go to the seminar room will will catch the attention of someone or other, either CCTV camera or nurses on the nursing station or patients inside the ward or somebody is standing in the corridor. Somebody would catch the attention of somebody walking through that passage. All right, let's move on to page number 4. Page number 4 says it was further conveyed. Okay, the bare mattress was having cut marks and some dirty stains, evaluated forensically by the CFSL Delhi team. I explained to you what are the cut marks. The cut marks are marks of areas on the mattress which have been scooped out for the purpose of investigation, and they're all in the custody of CBI now. It was further conveyed by the investigating officer of this case that these cut marks are due to cutting off blood-stained portions of the mattress by the SIT crime team for doing sample collection for forensic examination. These are not my words. These are CFSL words. And the IO, that is the CBI's IO, has confirmed to CFSL, one central agency wing confirming to another central agency wing, look, these cutouts are there because the areas have been scooped out by Kolkata Police SIT for the purpose of investigation. Nothing nullified. Alright? And the same cut portions were already forwarded for forensic examination, evaluated forensically by the expert team. The cut mark portions observed on this mattress were reasonably corresponding to the head and the lower abdomen area of an injured victim who happens to be laying on this mattress. The victim was laying on this mattress, so the head area was injured and the lower abdomen area was also injured. Blood had come out, and in order to collect the samples, those areas have been scooped out. The first room with two installed window AC described, okay, these are pictures. Further, one-sided demolition was corresponding to gate shade and other side demolition was usual as functional electrical peripherals was observed in the demolished area wall. Now, there were a lot of talks about, seminar room or areas adjacent to the seminar room being demolished. CFSL is saying they too have scanned through those areas. Further, the adjacent room of the first room was having one-sided demolished gate-shaped area, and patient beds, mattresses, and furniture were dumped haphazardly in this room. No demolished concrete remnants were found in this room. Further, the room was in a scabby, dirty, highly unhygienic condition, which means that room did not really have space of ventilation or used recently. The area of let's move on to the final, and this as the final observation. Possible please understand the Well, apologies for the slight glitch, and that's the reason we kept those visuals playing. The final report is very important, and in the final report, CFSL is saying that they have systematically examined the adjacent rooms of the seminar hall, including the doctor's rooms, partly demolished walls as described above, for the possibilities of any leftover clue and its trail or any traces. The remarks of the remnants of the demolished broken bricks and tiles were scanned for presence of biological clue materials. However, no logical suspected biological materials related to the case could be detected from the adjacent rooms, including the HOD's rooms, library, and other doctors' rooms, where walls have been partly demolished. So, as far as this particular case is concerned, no biological traces connected with this case could be found anywhere else, whether demolished room, not demolished room, doctor's room, some other room.
Nothing was found in any of those places. The CFSL themselves are saying. So the entire idea has been narrated by the junior doctors multiple times that the crime possibly has happened somewhere else and then the body has been brought here. How is that logically possible? Where can the crime happen and how can the body be brought into the seminar room evading the eyes of the nurses who are there stationed? I'll come to the 3D visuals little later. Now, except the mattress located on the wooden stage, no biological stains could be detected on, around, underneath the rest of wooden stage portion, wooden table with blue sheet top. Except the mattress located on the wooden stage, no biological stains could be detected on the floor surface in the seminar room, which was stated to be the place of offense. The clue materials: hair stands, torn piece of medicine wrapper, mobile back cover, 15 numbers of torn document pieces, having suspected handwritings recovered from the seminar hall scene of crime area, and suspected stain cuttings collected from the mattress lying on the wooden stage by the expert team of CFSL were directly handed over to the IO of CBI. So whatever leftover materials, evidences CFSL could collect, they had given it to CBI. All right. Now, the cut mark portions observed on the mattress that were reasonably corresponding to the head and the lower abdomen area of an injured victim who stated happens to be laying on this mattress. However, the evidences of possible struggle shown by the victim to the assailant or fight in between them in case under reference found missing in the shown area of occurrence, that is wooden stage, mattress and adjoining area inside the seminar room. Now this one line by the CFSL had been seen as a conclusive observation by CFSL, suggesting that that is not the crime scene. That is absolutely wrong. And I tell you why. So far, everyone knew, reports after reports, the post-mortem report, the other forensic report, suggestions made by, in the press conference by Kolkata police, things which have unfolded before the court, they clearly indicate that the victim was there taking rest on the mattress. The CBI too had mentioned that in their chart sheet. The victim was resting, she was sleeping, she was absolutely unguarded. When this a man named Sanjay Roy, the accused, had pounced on her and literally strangulated her like this. So if somebody is sleeping and a man uses all his force to strangulate her, A, she lost her senses, and then her head also had shown marks of injury indicative of an assault. Sanjay Roy had also hit on her head. She had lost her senses. How do you find a struggle? You come to my house and I am all awake in my sofa, seated, and you have come to my room to rob my house. What do? I immediately get up on the sofa and I fight back. For that, there would be, jostling, wrestling, running around, hatapai. So there would be a fight happening. And whenever there is a fight running around, it is not concentrated in one place, right? So when you come to my house and attack me, and if I'm awake, I would retaliate. I would protect myself, try to protect myself, for which I would either run, I would go here, there, take shelter, or pick up something to hit back, right? So all of that would include action. Actions not restricted to one place. When I do so much of action in one place, the traces of my biological evidences will be thus scattered across the room. Here in this case, the traces of biological evidences of the victim and the assailant, that is Sanjay, were not found anywhere else because the victim was sleeping on the mattress and this criminal comes and attacks her. So the area of crime is limited to this mattress. The victim did not get a chance to push him back, run, seek help, shout, fight for herself, or fight back. Yes, she had tried fighting back, but then that too, in those couple of seconds, stayed limited to the mattress. And thus, when CFSL says they have not found struggle, evidences of struggle elsewhere, it doesn't mean that the body has been brought from outside. It only means that the entire struggle possibly has been limited to the mattress area. Now, using this line, TV9 Bangla has done a report, and TV9 Bangla has conclusively said that the body possibly has been brought outside, from outside. I mean, imagine CFSL report, which is not a conclusive observation. It is just a report being given to CBI for their own purpose of investigation, also been given to court, and now it's part of the trial process, is now being picked up to suggest that CBI is not doing its work properly, that CBI has also lost the moral integrity, and they are not doing the investigation properly. And those who are doubting the investigation are the only people who knows the truth. Junior doctors and a section of people. Junior doctors who are now saying that we have been always saying that this could also not be the crime scene and the body has been brought from outside. They are now trying to cling on the CFSL report. But the CFSL report is not a conclusion. CFSL report is just an observation. Who can conclusively give you a report? The CBI. And where will they submit the report? To the court. There had been 7 to 8 status reports being filed before Supreme Court of India. And you think this CFSL report has not been part of the CBI status report? You think all the judges, even Supreme Court judges, have lost their moral integrity and jurisprudence? Only our junior doctors have moral integrity and jurisprudence. I'm saying this out of absolute frustration because the trial is about to get over. By 2nd or 3rd of January, the trial is about to get over. And hopefully by 2nd week of January, there could be a verdict in this case. Who are these people who do not want the verdict to come out? Who are these people who are trying to inadvertently help Sanjay to come out? I mean, there are DNA proof. CBI has said that. Kolkata police has said that. You don't want to believe any of the agencies. Who do we then believe? The DNA report is wrong. The postmortem report is wrong. The evidences collected by CBI are wrong. CFSL collection also wrong. And CFSL themselves are saying that it's nearly impossible for someone to go to the seminar room without getting caught by this nurse station. Now let's play the 3D dimension. Now let's play the 3D dimension. We have tried creating this entire 3D dimension using AI images. Just to give you a sense, let's play those visuals. If this is the seminar room and there is a mattress, and if Sanjay is walking inside, this is how the entire walk would be. So this is the seminar room, this is the mattress, portions of the mattress being scooped out for the purpose of investigation. All of that CFSL has admitted, and CFSL has also admitted that if somebody has to go to the seminar room, for example, this is what you have tried creating using AI intelligence, artificial intelligence in a 3D manner. If Sanjay, if that character happened to be Sanjay, and if Sanjay is trying to walk inside the seminar room, then in that case, Sanjay or the accused will have to cross through the nursing station. Where is the nursing station? The nursing station is there on the 3rd floor. So whoever is crossing the nursing station will catch the attention. The nurses would see. And those testimonies are also there in the CBI's report. Sanjay going inside the seminar room. So it is nearly impossible that if something has happened outside the seminar room and then somebody lifts the body like this and carries it through that same corridor and literally sneaks it inside the seminar room and nobody would see. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Are you trying to suggest that everybody in that hospital, they're all manipulated? They're all corrupt, including patients who are there on that ward. They've all bought, they have all been bought over. Because somebody wanted to execute a scene of crime, and that's the reason a body had been literally sneaked inside and nobody saw it. Is that possible? There are CCTV footages of Sanjay getting inside. If Sanjay could be spotted in that CCTV footage, and if somebody had ferried the body inside or sneaked the body inside or smuggled the body inside, will that not be seen in the CCTV? Are you trying to say that CCTV too can be manipulated? We have tried debunking this report of TV9 Bangla. The timing of the report, very, very interesting. If the trial is expected to get over by 2nd or 3rd of January, the timing of this report is very, very interesting, and thus we are trying to raise questions. If the report has been given to them or to the reporter with limited information with a definite purpose. You have got nothing against a reporter. You have nothing against a media house. We have only and only against misinformation, and especially at this juncture. Especially at this juncture. We have seen a lot happen in the past few days. People had wanted us to boycott everything and be on the streets demanding justice. They are the same people who were spotted in Kolkata Film Festival. They are the same junior doctors who have been spotted in Kolkata Film Festival, celebrating festival. So if they come back to us, giving us gyan as what we should do, they better mind themselves. We are better off. We just want the truth to come out. And these acts of obfuscation, we fear, can impair the judiciary's delivery of justice. Please understand, the CFSL report is an observation given to CBI. CFSL not for once has said that this is not the crime scene. CFSL not for once had said that this is not the crime scene. Nowhere CFSL has said that. CFSL has said there are lack of traces of struggle. How can there be struggle? If the victim was limited and pinned onto mattress and stayed limited, the struggle stayed limited to the mattress, how can you find biological evidences elsewhere? Again, I say, when you walk into your house, you walk through your stairs, through your drawing room, that room, this room, then finally go to your bedroom, and then when you go onto your bed, you leave all your traces. Now, while on your way to your bed, if somebody has assaulted you and you have fought back, then those traces could be there on your drawing room or on other part of your flat or house. Here, the victim was sleeping. When this attack was perpetrated on her, the attack happened on her. So the struggle in reflex to stayed limited to the mattress. For heaven's sake, she was sleeping. And let's spare a thought for the dignity of the victim. I mean, the CFSL report nowhere says that seminar room is not a crime scene. So whoever is trying to propagate their theory, please counter back, because that is not true. Whether media or junior doctors or a section of people who are always high on misinformation. And finally, this CFSL report says that on the basis of biological evidence available on the 14th, there is no much sign of biological evidence of a struggle, as I explained. Otherwise, nowhere it is said that this is not the crime scene. So, please understand, that is the seminar room, that is the crime scene, and in that crime scene, the act which has now been decoded by Kolkata police, by CBI, they have actually created 3D scenario of that scene. And they're all before the court. Finally, there is a quick observation by Delhi High Court. There is a quick observation of Delhi High Court, and it's a government circular. The government circular says that CFSL, while they scan, they study, they are not equipped to pass on any observation. They are not equipped to conclusively say that this is what they think. If this is what they think, and they are confident of what they are thinking, then in that case, they have to be tried before the trial court. A CFSL report, and if you can just go full frame on this report, this is an old case where the Delhi High Court had given an observation, and here it says that though the author of the CFSL report need not be examined, it is not admissible in evidence unless it is exhibited in trial by a witness. Said who? The Delhi High Court. So if there is a CFSL report prepared by an author, if the author is very, very confident that these are my observations and I'm certain this is not the crime scene, in that case, that person has to come before the trial court and has to present himself and has to subject himself to the trial process. Has that happened? The answer is a big no, because CFSL not for once had said that that is not the crime scene. So whoever is saying this, they're basically trying to sensationalize the entire case, spread misinformation for their own vested interest, and trust to me, they can only do disservice to the entire justice process. The matter is pending before the Supreme Court, the trial court, the judge is hearing the matter, CBI has investigated the matter. In fact, I spoke to CBI officers and I showed this report of TV9 Bangla and I said, what's going on? If this is the case, then why don't you come out clean and just hold a press conference, say this? They said their accountability lies before the court, not to these media reports and junior doctors who are trying to raise questions on CBI at this juncture. They are the same people who wanted CBI, now they are unhappy with CBI. So basically, wait for the trial to get over and see which way it goes. At this juncture, this CFSL report does not with conformity say that the seminar room is not the crime scene. It does not say that. The whole purpose of this live broadcast is very, very little and very small and limited to this angle only. CFSL report has been accessed by all, even we have it, and nowhere it says that they doubt the scene of crime, that is the seminar room, is actually not the scene of crime. Nowhere it says. For now, I want to thank you all for connecting with us. We will try and debunk such fake theories more and more, because for us, the only thing that matters is justice, justice, and justice. Anyone coming in the way of justice will be exposed. We promise. At this juncture, once again I say, I've got nothing against a reporter, a media house, a mainstream media, a legacy media, a liability media. I've got nothing against anyone. I've everything against misinformation. We have tried highlighting the truth, facts, relying on the report. Leave your feedback, connect with us, and also do share truth. We are literally working very hard on the ground without much support, and you're literally clinging on to your support. So if you think there is merit in this story, please do share it, do like, share, and do subscribe. Do help us survive for the sake of truth. For now, I thank you all. Good night and take care.